Hey guys, it's Mariah Losing and I'm coming to you for my weigh-in Wednesday. I'm not exactly pleased with this weigh-in Wednesday, but it's life and I want to be completely open. My dog's growling. I may have to stop this. Yeah, so I weighed in last Wednesday at 266.6. And every day since then, I've weighed in at 267. So I'm gonna assume my real weight is 267. Today it was 267.4. I don't know if I'm gonna count that as like a gain technically, since I only weighed in at 266 for one day. I don't know. I have my dietitian's appointment tomorrow, so my real weigh-in will be there. I'll see what her scale says. But something that was really cool and like weird last night, my calories were really low yesterday, so like 1,003. Usually I stay in the 1,200s. I also worked out, so I had like 700 calories left over for the day. And so like I put into my fitness pal everything I ate, and I hit like, you know, like complete food diary, and it said in 5 weeks, if every day were like today, you would weigh 249 pounds, which is crazy to me. I can't even imagine being in the 250s, but 240s. But then I started thinking, when I started this journey, my BMI was like 45 point something. Now it's 43 point something. I can't let my BMI drop below 40 because I have to get approved for surgery. And so at first I was like, I can't, like I put in 250 and it was like 40 point something. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't drop below 250. Then I looked at it more and I actually can't drop below 248. But still, this, at first I was like, sweet, like I'm gonna add more carbs into my diet. No, I'm not. No. What I am gonna do probably is up my calorie intake a little bit. Not ridiculous, not gonna go the full 1,500 something that my fitness pal allows me, but I just want to make sure that I'm not losing too fast, because I've put so much work into getting this surgery approved by my dietitian, and I really think I'm gonna get approved tomorrow. And for me to get approved by her, I think was a bigger obstacle than getting approved by insurance. Obviously I don't know that yet, but I do know that if I get denied by insurance, I'm going to be devastated. I'm also going to appeal it because I've worked way too hard. This weight is not going to stay off unless I have that tool. And that may sound like dramatic, but like I've been dieting since I was 7. 7 years old, my pediatrician put me on a diet. Like, come on guys. Clearly my weight has continued to go higher and higher, and that needs to stop. Something else that I'll talk about. My last video was very controversial. I just want to say that I appreciate everyone's opinions. I know some of them I was very defensive, you know, when I heard some of them, but they were probably just being defensive because my video came off a bit much. There still was a lot of people that agreed with me, which I thought was awesome to hear other people's opinions like that. One thing that I do want to say though, all of those points were just my opinions. I in no way whatsoever want to tell someone this is what your goal weight should be, this is what weight you should be at for plastics, this is how body positivity should be for everyone. Like, that was not my goal. It came off that way, and I'm sorry about that. I still love the body positivity community, and I'm gonna support anyone, even if we do have different views, and I hope that's the same. I know it's not the same because I have lost some followers, but I'll leave it at that. Tomorrow I leave for Wisconsin. Tonight I'm going to go spend the night with a family member who lives by the airport, me and my dog. My dog is so nervous. I've been packing up all of her toys and like her water dishes, and she's like, what the heck, Mom? Like, what are you doing? And like I have my big suitcase out there, and she's just like, not having it. She's very nervous. So I'm really excited. I'm really nervous to fly with her. I'm not nervous to fly at all. Like, you guys know I fly like twice a month back and forth to Wisconsin to Colorado, but this is my first time flying with Trixie. And Trixie is an emotional support animal. I have a letter from my psychologist so I could have her even out here, like, so my landlord can't charge me for her. So same thing happens for the airlines. I just had to bring that letter with me. I did pay extra to be in the front row and be in the window seat, so I can kind of just put her to the side. Hopefully she doesn't bother anybody. Only thing I'm a little nervous about is security, because from what I read online, they just have you walk through like the old security body things. So now if like you're not like a big traveler, now the new ones you have to like walk in and it's like a more of a body scanner and you put your arms up and stuff, and obviously I can't do that with my dog. Whereas the other one you just walk right through. It's kind of like what they do with like pregnant people, because like, I don't know, they can't go through the UV, I have no idea what I'm saying, the x-rays of the other one. UV is very different, that's sun. Clearly I'm on a roll. So I'm a little nervous about that, just because I did read if anything goes off, they can obviously scan me and Trixie, and Trixie does not like strangers. Huge reason why she's wearing a muzzle for this trip, because I'm not about to have my dog bite someone. She's never bit anyone before, but I'm not going to put it past her because she's kind of a jerk. I've never been stopped before, and if it is, it's just to like check your wrist, check like my hair, like it's never something serious. Yeah, I'm nervous for that. I'm super excited to go home though. I fly in, I leave at like, I have to be at the airport at like 4:30 in the morning, which is why I'm sleeping at my cousin's, and I'm getting picked up. I gotta bring Trixie home, get her all settled in, and then my appointment is at like 1 o'clock up in Milwaukee, so we'll head up there. I'm excited to prove to her that I can lose weight. I don't have to lose weight for, like, originally I didn't have to lose any weight for my program, but obviously it's good if you do. I didn't. I actually gained 5 pounds. Wasn't eating bad, wasn't doing anything I wasn't supposed to. It was just PCOS can be a bitch. And it made me gain 5 pounds out of nowhere. And for her appointment, if you guys know, if you follow my Instagram, you know I actually got up to 286. In her records, I only got up to 280. So I will keep that to myself. Not telling her that I got up to 286. And I'm excited. I had to get under 275. So, because that was my starting weight with her, and I wasn't allowed to gain weight. So that makes sense. So yeah. Should be interesting. I'm really hoping to get some like positive affirmations from her, because usually when I go, it's much more like, this is what you need to work on, this is what you need to work on, which I totally understand. I have a lot that I need to work on, like I'm in no way, you know, but I do feel a lot more prepared than I was back in September when I first started seeing her. And I hope she recognizes that, and I hope she lets me get surgery. Another thing that I had to do to get approved was to get my records sent over from my psych out here to the psych in Wisconsin that did my psych eval. And I had them faxed over, and I picked up copies for myself just in case they didn't fax them over, so I can be like, hey, here, look at them. She actually said on the second page, like, I faxed over her records and I strongly recommend her for surgery, which makes me super excited. That was all that I believe that I had to do with the psych there. They just had to figure out like how I'm doing. Hopefully she got a chance to look at those papers that were faxed over because if not, that's going to set me back even longer. Something else that happened, you guys know I've been wanting to have surgery in May. Now I'm thinking June, just because cost. I just added something to my insurance that's like $16 a month, and they will cover up to $1,000 of an inpatient stay, and then after that, like if I need additional days, they'll cover $300 each day, which is awesome, because if any of you guys know, or if you guys have shitty insurance like I do, they do not cover a lot for inpatient stays. I think my plan right now covers nothing. So yeah, that goes into effect June 1st. So I'm literally gonna, like, if I can, start my pre-op diet end of May. I have to do 2 weeks of full liquids and then have surgery right away. Like, I just want this surgery because I am working this summer, so I'd like to have the surgery as soon as possible so I don't have to start work and then take off and then go back. Like, I'd rather just have surgery, get healed, go to work, because I have not worked in almost a year now and I'm dying. I never thought I'd say that. I need money. That's what it really is. Okay, so I'm probably going to update you guys this weekend. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, depending on how many people are in my house and stuff. I don't really like to film when people are there. Then I'm going to the Cubs game on Friday, so I probably won't be able to do it then. If I don't see you guys before this weekend, if you are religious, happy Easter. If you're not, happy weekend. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram @MariahLosing. Bye.